Let's talk about 5 ways you can increase the conversions on your website. My name's Carl with Remodeling Marketing Team, and if you have not scheduled your strategy session with us, be sure and do that. So, here are 5 tips to increase the conversions on your website. Within our strategy, your website is the central hub. It's home base. It's the thing that everything else revolves around. And so it's critical that your website is converting well. When we talk about converting, what we mean is a visitor lands on your website looking for information, and before they leave, they have either contacted you by phone, they have filled out your response form, they have engaged with you on Messenger, whatever contact pieces you have on the website, that they have taken some type of action on that. And so the higher we can get that conversion rate, the more effective your website is. So I'm going to give you 5 tips here. The first one is just improve your website design. If you have a crummy looking website, people aren't going to stick around long enough to even take action. But then there's a couple of other things. You may have a great looking website, but you've got to look at a few other issues as well. Is that website mobile friendly? Meaning, does it show up well on a mobile device? If somebody pulls it up on their smartphone, is it going to look good? If they pull it up on their laptop, is it going to look good? If they pull it up on a tablet, is it going to look good? And is it adaptable? Will it adapt to whatever device it's being viewed on? Other things about that, it's got to be convenient. It's got to be easy to navigate. You've got to be able to know how to get to the information you're looking for quickly. The other thing that I think is important is that you need to have a strong call to action and a response mechanism above the fold. And when we talk about above the fold, what we mean is what shows up on the page before the user scrolls the page. And so I always like to have at least a phone number there. I also like to have a floating contact button of some sort, and maybe even another call to action button. We want to give people multiple opportunities to connect with us. Next thing that's important is add reviews to your website. What are your current customers saying? And if you've got a few case studies, those are even better, to where you can really show here was the before, here was the after, and this was the process we went through. But good reviews are critical. They're critical not just on your Google business listing and your Facebook page. They're critical to display on your website as well. We've already kind of hit this. Use live chat to support your customers. Really today, Facebook Messenger works great for this. There are buttons that you can use that will allow a live chat session to open up. Some of those use Messenger, some of those use other platforms. I personally like to use a floating button that gives 3 choices. You can click to call, you can click to go to Messenger, or you can send a text message. And they can do that from one location. So that's a great way to bolster those conversions as well. The next way to do that is really in your business process. Give a money back guarantee. Give people confidence that they're going to get what they're paying for. And money back guarantee can take on many forms. What is it that you're guaranteeing? We guarantee we'll be on time, or you get your money back. We guarantee that we're going to do this, this, and this, or you get your money back. So you can structure that in a way that makes sense for you so that you're not jeopardizing the profitability of your business, but yet you're giving confidence to your end user. And then finally is what we call A/B testing. And that means we're going to test one variable against another variable. And the variables we're normally going to test is we're going to test things like headlines. You may want to test images on the website. You may want to test videos. And so what that means is you'll run one variable for a while. You'll see what your conversions look like at that point, and then you'll swap it out. You'll change that one variable, and you'll see if it makes your conversion rates go higher or lower. You may be surprised to find out that even things like text font and text color can often make a big difference in your conversion rates. So, anyway, these are just a few ideas for you to get more conversions from your website on a regular basis. Hope you find this helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.